We're playing Stelle. Let's freaking go. And we're hopping in ranked frame 1. You already know, okay? Will I regret it? Here we go. First off, address the elephant in the room, or the board in the room. I didn't play much of the season, and I couldn't make many vids, but we got the board, baby. And you know I love me some new boards. I don't know if there's a new board with this in the new chest, but I hope there is. I haven't messed around with it, but I haven't messed around with Stelle. So the biggest change you're immediately going to notice, what the fudge, man, this doesn't look like 3 choose your options for enchanted item, golden income, or skill. And you're right. It's been removed. Womp womp. Partly due to the fact that I haven't seen the stats, but I'm willing to bet you most people chose golden income, and that golden income was the best option to choose. Well, guess what? Now every hero starts with 7 gold or 7 income and 15 gold. Everybody essentially now starts with the golden income passive. But I think the big reason they did this is because now ranked is free to play. You don't need vouchers or anything. And so with the old system, people 100% would have gone into ranked, done their first options, didn't like it, reroll, which is what some people do in normals, which blew my mind. I did do that once for the Pig Wrist Warrior video. Okay. And I hated myself for it, and it also took so long, and it was just not worth it. And then I never would have done it again. But okay, so we're Stelle. I have no idea if she has interactions. A lot of people have interactions with mushrooms. It depends on the dosage. Lost and found, small and weapon. I mean, I don't see why we don't just go looking at the first shop. Why not? Let's see what we're cooking. All medium items too. Wow. And I think I mentioned this before, but let me reiterate. I have not seen any of Stelle's items. Like 0. Only the little bit they showed in the reveal trailer, and I couldn't tell you what the fudge they did. So we got like 100+ items from Stelle that I have no idea what they do. And that's what's exciting to me. We're going to read them all. We're going to see what we can cook up. I'll probably fail, but I think that's the beauty of this game. Okay? And that's what I love. I'm all about new stuff, more releases, mixing things up. But just like with Mac, that was so much fun because there's so much to discover. Whether it's OP or not, I don't know. So we're going to start out with the delivery drone. And I should go ahead and address the flying new keyword because I believe a lot of her stuff has flying. All the other champs got some items retroactively added with flying, or some of the new items like Dooley and Mac. But flying simply means if the item is flying, freeze and slows affect them for half as long. That's it. Send tweet. The only interaction you need to know about, though, is if they're slowed and then, and they're not flying, and then they start flying, it will not reduce the current slow on them. It doesn't work retroactively. It'll only take into account new slow and freeze effects. So, anywho, we got the medium tech drone. And drone is a new keyword. Delivery drone. Charge another flying item 1 second. At the start of each day, get a loot item. Oh, we got that Amazon Prime, bruh. Speaking of which, did you know if you link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get Twitch Prime, which lets you sub to your favorite streamer for once a month for free and get all the benefits. And it doesn't auto-renew. You might have it if you click subscribe. Thanks, Bazaar. Well, I do like loot items. We got the security. We got 2 drones. Ayo. I wonder if... See, I didn't look. I wonder if there's some item that interacts with a bunch of drones. Security drone. Shields 20 when an enemy uses an item while this is flying. Charge this 1 second. But note, the security drone can't make itself fly. So we'd have to get another item to fly. But that'd be interesting. We have the steam washer. Burns for 4. It's a medium vehicle tool. When you use another vehicle, charge this 2 seconds. I think she's got a lot of vehicle stuff. And so interestingly, I have no way of making this fly. I have no other flying items. I have no other vehicles. So this is just kind of... Oh, wait a second. Oh, hold up. Let me move my face cam real quick. This is new. So bottom left, when you hover, it'll immediately tell you down there. So that's a little handy. I don't know what to commit to here. Because, yeah, we don't really work with any of this stuff. Kind of like this whole drone idea, though. I'm going to buy 2 drones. I'm not going to reroll because that's already $8, but see if I care. We can get a free item, go to the Jungle Ruins or Midsworth. I don't know what he could sell, but also we probably... Well, hear me out. If we found a bunch in his first shop that we want, we could actually sell these drones for their same exact value and we could get our money back. Or we could just get a free item. Or see what... You know, let's see what her interactions with her, the jungle ruins. Does she have any? She does. If you are dually or Stelle, get a small silver tier tool from any hero. Oh. We could get 3 region or get 3 loot items. I mean, my board's not doing anything. Let's get a silver tier tool. What are we looking at here? One of her items. Would you look at that? The box cutter. And if I'm not mistaken, this guy Omega nerfed a while ago. 4 seconds, deal 10 damage. Permanently decreases items damage by 1. When you level up, this gains 20 damage. So I don't want to use that right now, because I don't want to lower the damage output. And as to who we beat, you know what? I think I read something. Haunted Kimono now has a skill that deals with flying items, I think. Haunting Flight, the first time you use an item each fight, 1 small item start flying. Boom. Somebody read the patch notes. I'm going to forget most everything else, though, just so we're clear. The Silk Scarf got changed. Peep that. Some of pig items and other things. Ooh, wait. Ooh, I like the sound of the flying and the VFX. That's fun. Bro's living his best life. He's fine. Yeah, now it has quest stuff to scale it. So does like Regal Blade, Dog, other things. They're shielding for a good bit, but we're fine. I do like the flying animation, though. I don't know what I expected, but I like that. So interactive. Now, give me the skill. Botch. We got scrap. Not quite what we were looking for. Ooh, wait. None of you are toys or friends, huh? So probably no way we get the tiny furry monster stuff. You get a medkit, what? Or the curio? But I don't really want to... I mean, I guess what? Knee brace? But, you know, let's get crazy. Let's go silver tier loot item. I never scare the tiny little... The illusion of choice. Okay, well, medkit it is anyway. Little did I know it was something medkit. Bronze tier skills, what do we got? Some new stuff? No, okay. Your leftmost region item has extra region. Non-weapon items have crit. Your weapons have crit. All these are leaving me whelmed, Chief. At least so far. I have no idea what I'm doing. Does she have a lot of region items? She has to have some if they're giving us the skill. Could go for crit, go for non-weapon. Let's go weapons have 5% crit. Let's go crazy.
It takes real confidence to let a kid train you.
Ooh, you know, some extra health and regen is so very tempting. But I kind of think we lose the fight here. If I'm being honest. I feel like I gotta go to Quixel, but can't really refresh the shop without being... You know, we're just gonna take this L, I think. Or hope that this this 5 regen goes crazy, huh? It's also weird. This is pretty much, aside from like the Vanessa and Pig game I made videos on, first Bazaar game in like over a month. Like we never left, bro. And my board really does just about nothing. You know, I'm gonna flex the silver med kit, let him know. The delivery drone doesn't even do anything, but whatever. Let's see what bro's cooking. I'm kind of torn. Because, I mean, this is the only way we could possibly win. It's just that, at the very least, if this battle goes to fatigue, it's going to lose 8 damage, but better that and maybe win than just losing. So. And that's not wisdom you're going to find just anywhere, okay? Oh. I think we're dead here. I mean, they're shielding more than us. They're dealing damage faster than us. And they're burning us. So. But they don't have regen. It looks like that doesn't matter. Okay, no. They still have... Okay, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, hey. That's fine. Who cares? True. They don't have a silver medkit, though, so, like, good luck on day 2. Stupid. Idiot.
Fall like a boulder.
Good news, I don't really think whatever we found at Quixel would have saved us from that. So, I mean, we were just taking an L there anyway. Ooh, new shop. Pinfeather sells flying items? Bro, this game is so easy. What do you got, buddy? Boom. I don't know. That's the best part. We've got a kite. An item starts flying. When your items start flying, gain 3 regen for the fight. Okay. Balloon engine. An item starts flying. When your items start flying, burn 3. Okay. Seeing a pattern here. The red lantern. Adjacent items have 10% crit chance. While this is flying, this is double crit chance bonus. Really? Charge another flying item. You can make that fly. I mean, I don't know. There's a little bit of everything here, right? I guess the current issue is... How do I kill anything here? Because here's the thing. When your items start flying, burn 3. So it burns 3 and then it's done. So I would burn 9. Not even at the same time. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna buy them all anyway, and I'm gonna waste all my money. I just want to see these flying items. We got a silver bento box or something. Gyro gun sight. When one of your weapons starts flying, it gains 20 damage for the fight. In-flight meal. Heal for 50. When your item starts flying, this gains 50 heal for the fight. When you sell this, gain 5% max health. And if I make 50 items fly, this has double max health gain. Yo, that's pretty cool. So yeah, all right, we got a lot of stuff going on. I guess the first problem, though, is we don't have a way to kill things yet. We have a way to get regen if we fly, to heal when we fly, to shield. But the ability to gain max health when I sell it, well, I do love that. But hold up. We got a small weapon tech toy drone, the rocket drone, deal 5 damage. While this is flying, this is double damage. Yes! Oh, baby, we're dealing 10 damage every 7 seconds. Watch out, boys! Now, to be fair, with the gun sight, it would be doing 50. I mean, just this in-flight meal do be $8. Mistakes. And if I do put sharpening stone on it, don't we? You know? So, we'll sell the scrap. I gotta make up my mind. Do we give them the balloon engine? I just need way more burn stuff, because the problem with the burn is, well, it just goes away. At least with, like, the regen, it's permanent. I mean, I can make the box cutter fly, but... Does that mean every 6 seconds that's healing? We could, I guess, are we going passive stealth? I don't, is that even, because we could technically regen, shield, and heal. And then hope they don't kill us. I'd have to sell the red lantern. Okay, sell the balloon engine. If I held on to the med kit, I could give that to the in-flight meal. It's only 10. I want to hold on the box cutter. Or do I get rid of delivery drone? Charges another flying item. Okay, let's say I buy the in-flight meal. In-flight meal will be here. And then gunsight rocket drone, but what do I 12? I need $6 for that. I'd have to pretty much sell all this. I like the delivery drone. Box cutter's old news. You're so old news. You know what? I've had a video where I got 10 wins with you. You know what I don't have a video of getting 10s with? In-flight meal, baby. Boom, 10 extra heal.
Almost as much as building.
No. Here's the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretty. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone. I don't think I need this in battle. Yeah, it doesn't need to see the 50 items fly itself. Although, I could still do this. Get the rocket drone.
Play Piggles. I'm not very good, but it's fun.
And... let's sell that. Wish I didn't have to sell this delivery drone. I guess I'll get rid of the security drone, but... buy Amazon Prime.
Oh man, that was so good.
Okay, so... the kite is the only way we make items start flying. But when we do, we get 3 regen. This will gain 50 heal, so we can make 4 items fly, so this could eventually get to 260. When this starts flying, it will be doing 60 damage. And that's it. We get 30 HP, go to the jungle ruins, or get some small items. Well, I have no money, so jungle ruins it is. Okay, so she seems to have the same interactions as the dually again. Oh, wait, no. We went to the jungle last time. We didn't go to the mushrooms. So I get another silver tier tool. I get another 3 regen, or I get 3 loot items. I mean, what? This would sell for 3 gold. More than likely. This would sell for 2. Give me the loot items, baby. I was also kind of coping, thinking we'd get an expedition ticket. Wouldn't that be fun? But 5 extra damage is going to be doubled, so that's something. And then we wait on everything else. Now, I have no idea. They had a whole list of, like, people they changed fights and stuff, so I have no idea to what extent. I am a little worried about Etherwright. They do scale, and we don't shield. And while we do damage, it's not that frequent. I know I can do spacebar for stash. I'm 800 hours into this game, pressing the stash. It's... plus, I usually have something in my left hand to fidget with. So I'm just a lost cause. You know, I'd probably only have played this game for 700 hours had I cut it out, but, you know, it's like one of those. I would just really like to not lose this, so I need to think if I can beat Etherwright. Hey, yo, what are you fidgeting under that desk? Aw. Okay, so when this starts flying, let's see. Well, the problem is, kite doesn't guarantee what item starts flying. Rocket drone could be the last item to start flying. So if that's the case, this is doing 15 damage until 18 seconds in. And then it'll be doing 70. I can't believe I can't beat Etherwright. Fudge. Can I beat Covetous Thief? He scales. What the heck? Surely we can beat Covetous Thief, right? Because Shadow Cloak with Rocket Drone could be interesting. All right, who's flying? The kite made itself fly. Okay. Who are you hitting next? Hit the in-flight meal. Okay, but now hit the rocket drone. Okay, yeah, see, that's cooked. Okay. Actually, it could have been 24 seconds. We could have still missed it. Oh. I need more things that make things start flying. Oh, but I love the little sound of... what does flying do again? So when an item is flying, all slows and freeze durations are halved.
We'll remember your face.
That's fun. Give me Shadow Cloak. I'll take the safe. Thank you. Sells weapons. Gain 3 gold. And we're sitting on a little bit of gold. I want to see if she has a strange mushroom interaction. She does not. The more you know. Give me $4. And we leveled up. Ooh, we could get a bronze tier flying item. 2 gold and bronze tier. Yeah, let's just... what's the flying item? The Clockwork Disc. Deal 10 damage. Oh. Ooh, we like this. Every 4 seconds, this starts or stops flying. Now, why is that cool? Well, because if it stops flying, it means it can fly again. So each time it goes up and down, we get regen, and this gets more health. Because currently, once everything's flying, that's it. This won't give us any more regen. This won't stack more health. But this can keep going up and down. I like to say it gets grounded. You know what I'm saying? Just it's not what it's called, but That makes sense to me. So. And gun sight will give it 20 damage every time too. Oh. Can't fit security drone though. We'll figure that out. I think we gotta go to Quixel to find a small item to put on the board. Because we don't have one. What you got for me? Well, we got an upgrade and also a pinwheel. Haste an item for a second, gain 1 region. When your items start flying, charge this 2 seconds. Okay. We could upgrade security drone to shield for 40. Well, at the very least, this is something I can put on the board. This is 10 more damage. And do I need to upgrade the security drone? Sure. Because I'm not going to reroll anyway. And that'll be it for the day. What do we want to give crit chance to? Clockwork Disc just kind of seems more juiced. Or, well, I could give it to, like, the in-flight meal to crit a heal. This could crit a regen. This is 5% though, so I really don't think it matters that much. So, let's go for some regen crit. Although, no, the longer fight goes, this will attack more and it'll have more damage. Sure. Why not? Okay. Let's see how this goes. And we're fighting a fellow Stelle. What do they have? This is going to be great because I'll probably see their board and have no idea. That's a lot of weapons. I haven't seen many weapons. What the heck? Okay, they have this thing. We know what that is. Okay, I'll have to look at what they do later. Let's just see if I'm dead. Their damage is scaling and that has multicast. Oh, can we heal? Okay, big heal. Big heal. Oh my.
I could fix that for you, but then I'd have to break it again.
Okay, their board was just better. Okay. We know what Friendly Doll does. Angle Grinder Drone. Deal 20 damage. A tool or drone starts flying. Aerial Turret. I think that kind of messed us up. Yeah, it did. Deal 20 damage. Reduce this item's cooldown by 1 second for the fight. While this is flying, it has multicast. Whoa. Wait, so... Oh my word. It reduces its cooldown 1 second every time it goes off? Brother, where do I find one of those? Kara. Oh, I butchered that. Deal 15 damage. This and an adjacent item starts flying. And your flying weapons have 15 damage. Holy. Your board looks so much cooler. I thought I was cooking something, but you just do a lot of damage. Ow. Okay. Well, we tried. Let's try. Can't win them all. I don't really want to spend money at the Curio right this second. Give me a non-weapon item. What do you got? Tethers. A medium item with no tags. One of your items stops flying. Ooh, when you use a flying item, charge this 1 second. When your items stop flying, shield 40. That is interesting. Because again, that means we can keep things going up and down, up and down. Do I just get more health and regen? But I'll be honest, I don't know how good our board is. Judging from that, not that good. We'll go health and regen. Because it also means if I end up selling the in-flight meal, it'll sell for more max health. Who is this? Product Demonstrator. Okay, so he's a new fight, which is terrifying because then I have no idea how to gauge whether we win or lose. Everybody cool again? Yes, I think we lose. Okay, I guess we just have to hope this guy doesn't scale too much. I'm a simple man. Yeah. For science. I guess we'll see if this build, this current board does anything, really. Okay, a bunch of stuff I don't know. When one of your items runs out of ammo, charge items adjacent to 1 second. The heck is this stuff? Ice Bomb. Freeze 2 items. It stops flying. Eject button. Your vehicle stops flying. Ornithopter. An adjacent item starts flying. Burn and that stops flying. This starts or stops flying. Extra ammo. Ooh. Well, we would like a lot of that, like paper airplane or maybe a eject button or something. But I mean, look at our boy up here. 510 health. Go on. All right, we won. That's it. We won.
Give me a script for this.
So easy. Now give me something cool. Boom. There were, aside from that and embers or whatever, cinders, all stealth stuff. And man, some things never change. It might have gone to a new launcher, but some things never change. Okay. Honestly, some HP wouldn't be bad, but I just need a better board, so who cares? Andy, please help me out here.
You can't afford it.
Aviators. He's so cool. Tom Cruise. Save me. Save me, Tom Cruise. When you burn, charges 1 second, shield 20. The angle grinder drone, again, a tour drone starts flying. I only have one drone. But it does mean I guarantee rocket drone goes up first. So it doesn't waste kite, and I don't have to hope it gets hit. Is that good, though? I don't know. But I'll grab it. We won't go with box cutter. We'll re-roll. We get gun sight upgrades, so when a weapon starts flying, it gets 30 damage now.
Everyone you got it here.
I don't know what this new middle one does, but I know before, blowtorch, whatever, this thing sucked. So let's see if it was reworked. I think it was. At least the cooldown reduction. 4 seconds, burn 3. It is a tool. So that's also something the angle grinder drone could hit. And the flysicle, an item starts flying. Okay, but see, that would be good, but I need to somehow combine that with tethers. So we could get a bunch of stuff flying and not flying, but it only goes off every 8 seconds. However, every time the clockwork disc goes off, we get 40 shield. I guess every other time because it stops itself from flying. Although, I could also do the security drone. It could make the security drone flying. And when an enemy uses an item, it would charge that. We'd shield more. I think it's safe to say I don't really need the pinwheel right now. So if I level up, we could put in security drone angle grinder. I do think I'll grab a flysicle though. Sell that. Oh,
Remember, diamond.
okay, upgrade a bronze tier item. Let's see what everything does here. Let me put in all my bronze stuff. I have no idea what any of it does. So we'd get 6 regen. We'd get 80 shield. Well, that's pretty good. This would actually go down in cooldown by a second. That's pretty good. This gets 10 more damage. This goes down a second in cooldown. This goes down a second in cooldown and gets 2 more regen. Okay. That going down in cooldown is not bad. 6 regen is more defense. 10 damage here. So I think it's either the rocket drone or maybe the tether. Do we have enough things making stuff fly? I mean, you're making something fly every 5 seconds. You're making something fly every 6 seconds. You're making yourself or stopping yourself every 4 seconds. I think that's fine. And then this stops every 8. I'm going to go with Tether. My first Stelle game, I got 1 victory. You're already doing better than me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait. I totally just forgot. Wait. Am I using tethers? Oh, wait. I totally just forgot. Oh, fudge. I locked in on the fact that that did 80 shield. Well, now we might be. I don't have any burn right now. Ayla, what weapons do you have for me, huh? Boom. Rocket drone upgrade. And we also have a lightning butterfly. Small weapon tech for in drone. 4 seconds. Deal 5 damage. Your flying weapons gain 10 damage for the fight. And at the start of each fight, this starts flying. Yo. Okay. They're cooking. They're cooking. Maybe I get rid of the security drone then? When you use a flying item charge, that's pretty good. I could do the in-flight meal, but then where do I put lightning butterfly? We could get rid of gun sight, but that's low-key. I mean, 30 damage compared to 10. But this is one time. This is every time it goes off. I'm waiting to sell this in case we find Midsworth. Or, no, freaking... You know who I'm talking about. The guy who sells... Who will buy medium items for more. So I don't know what to replace on the board. These are all of our weapons. This is helping this to fly. And potentially itself. This gives damage. This gives us regen and sustain. Tethers make stuff stop flying so we can get more benefits for them to continue. And then this is also how we keep up heal. I guess it... Well, the problem too is kite also makes items fly. Surely I don't get rid of in-flight meal, right? You know what I could do? Hold on. We have the fly sickle. So it can make items fly. We just won't get the regen. Which I guess could be nice. But if we do that and... I'm holding the gunpowder because apparently I might find ammo items. Stelle, I guess, has some ammo items. I think I'll just get rid of the pinwheel to get the lightning butterfly.
Enjoy the thrill of battle.
So this starts the fight. It'll start flying, which gives it 30 damage. It'll go off first, give everything 10 damage. Then this will go off, making... Either itself, I guess it could be 50-50. This self or the drone, but then that doubles the drone's damage. This keeps going up and down, getting damage. I mean, on paper, this looks great. Can't wait to get rolled. Here we go.
What specs are you running? Oh, good luck.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of
Poison.
storms.
Okay. Well, that regen would have been nice. But if we can heal enough. It depends on how many times Catfish gets hit. Okay, so it hasn't hit our little rocket drum, but once he gets hit, he's at 90 damage. I mean... Oh, he's not scared. Wait, actually... Oh, I didn't even look. We're freaking fine, bro. He ain't poisoning nothing, man. Sheesh. Wait a second. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. He's cooking in real time. Huzzah!
You should put it toward
Okay.
nobler use.
Mm-hmm. Look at that healing. Look at the shielding. Look at the damage. Ooh. Wow. Thanks for playing, bud. That's right. We got our first ever style win. We're on our way to #1. On the way to board. What can I say? Still got some money problems. I'm not going to lie. But some of these small items do be coming in clutch. Can we find some upgrades? We did find the old hammer, which has now been changed. If you buy 8 tools, when you sell this, upgrade your leftmost item. Well, we got to throw that in the back, right?
I mean,
And it counts as itself. So we buy 7 more tools, we get a guaranteed upgrade on something. I like that. Welcome back, Hammer. Headset. When your items start flying, haste it for a second. It's not bad, but I don't... At bronze, I don't think it's strong enough. Not strong enough to replace something on the board, I don't think. We are poor. Do I reroll? You know I do. Okay, what do we got? Ornithopter. An adjacent item starts flying. The cooldown of the flying item to the left of this is reduced by 1 second. Oh, none. What would we want to reduce? I mean, in-flight meal would be good, but... Flysicle to make things start flying more. Or maybe the butterfly? Because it starts at the beginning of the fight, so the butterfly would be 3 seconds. And that's giving damage to all of our stuff. But the disc would start and stop flying more often. And the fun thing is, Ornithopter could make it fly, so more often, it's not every other cast it stops. It could stop itself pretty frequently. Potentially. The solar drone shields for 10, and then it starts flying. When you burn, this gains shield for the fight. And then Nicola. Charge adjacent items 2 seconds, and slow adjacent items for 1 second. With 2 ammo. I could make it 3. It's not bad. I do have to slow them. Is it worth charging? I feel like that's maybe more of like a late game finesse kind of situation. Alright, I'll just sell the thing now so I can just buy the Ornithopter. But I kind of like everything we... So what do we... Do I get rid of rocket drone? Like a rocket drone. So this would make this 3 seconds. I'd want to make something else fly. But then... Well, it's just an adjacent item. For some reason I thought both adjacent. Okay, so that makes sense. So then we'd want to do something that's usually flying. So if we put it on the butterfly... So let's see, this would go off at 3 seconds. This would go off at 4. So it would already be flying. Is there a way we can get it so that Ornithopter hits the disc? Oh, well, no, it's not flying yet. Wait, so then this is perfect, no? This... Oh, but wait a second. If they're on the same cooldown, doesn't it go like left to right? In which case, Clockwork Disc would go off first, start flying, and then this would do nothing. Because if this went right before it, I could make it fly, it would ground itself, and then it's faster. No, I guess no matter what, every other one, it would... Okay, so maybe we're not cooking. Maybe it's not worth it. In which case... Maybe... decreasing the tether cooldown? Because then the more often something gets grounded, the more we can make things fly. This is like dually positioning. I'm cooked. Hold on. And that's again if I don't use rocket drone. But we saw how good that shielding and healing is. That was insane. I don't know. Maybe I hold off because it didn't seem like we had a problem with stuff flying. Kind of seemed like everything was flying. And the cooldown is only while it's flying, I assume. But I don't know. I guess I could get rid of fly cycle. Yeah, it wouldn't. It can only hit adjacent. I guess that's the one problem. Where this could hit anywhere on the board, but... I guess if I do that... And then what's something that probably won't get hit? So we don't want to put it next to a tool or a drone. This will start flying itself. This could hit that early. So either the gun sight, the in-flight meal, or tethers. And at that point, I'd probably want in-flight meal to be flying, because if it does get frozen or slowed, that's currently how we're not dying. So that would be nice. I would like to not die. All right, well, that was a lot of work to figure that out. Probably more work than I need to do. I do be extra poor now. Abandoned chest or sharpening stone. Let's go abandoned chest and Gamba skill. Ooh. Leftmost weapon deals 30 plus damage. Well, good news. That'd be 60 damage on the rocket drone. Although, to be fair, the clockwork disc technically goes, well, every 7 seconds, right? Ish. So I think the rocket drone would benefit more. Although it has to be flying, so the angle grinder does need to hit it. We'll just do that. As for all this stuff, I don't remember. Maybe you have hammer back, but maybe it's not silver. Or maybe hammer only starts at silver. Hellbilly. Not a clue. Blood Reef would have some ammo and crit stuff. Let's try boiler and brawler. Let's see if you have a hammer. Do you have a hammer? No, you don't have a hammer anymore. I thought maybe they'd give it back to you. We've been led astray. Okay, but see, there we go. 150 damage on the little rocket drone already. But then he did get grounded and lose it. Okay, so maybe it is just a clockwork disc angle. He already did more damage. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I should give the damage to clockwork disc. Gotcha. Gotcha. All things considered, I mean, that seemed to have gone all right. An energy potion? Wow. You shouldn't have. Oh, you know, I do love me some XP. And you know what I also love? Some money. Why am I so poor? Well, because I've been buying everything. Yeah, I can't afford it. Give me that XP. Give it to me.
Watch out, Tantius Industries.
Teach your silver tier skills. Come on, what do you got? If you have 5 or fewer, that's... No, we have a lot of items. The first time you fall below half health each fight, burn 20. Not really. When you use a tool, items adjacent to it gain 3 crit. You're a tool. I mean that in the best way possible. Oh, okay, that's it. So, all right, I gotta sell this to reroll. Oof. All item cooldowns are increased by 1 second. Upgrade left-handed for 10 damage. When you crit, your shield items gain 5 shield. I only have 5% crit chance. Okay, so these are all kind of butts. I'm being honest. Don't really want to increase my own cooldowns. Not something I'm really looking to do. Left-handed it is, I guess.
Maybe someday we'll teach each
And we're broke. So silver tier chocolate it is. But hey, that's some food. And if we sell this, we get 45 extra health. Wow. But if we make 13 more items fly, I assume it'll be 10% max health when I sell it. They already have a stealth skin. What the? The audacity. Who do they think they are? Well, let's see what they're rocking. Oh, they're an undefeated Stelle. All right. Well, how about we just GG go next? Let's just go next day, you know? Let's just...
Ooh, right? You're not really...
It can't bode well for us because I don't know what I'm cooking. They are... What is this? Oxygen mask. A medium tool apparel. Shield 22. When you shield, gain 2 regen. That's pretty good. And this is what is apparently going to absolutely destroy me. Silver molten ball blaster. Huh? They're doing what to the balls? Medium tool weapon. Deal 100 damage. Burn 22. It's on a 14-second cooldown, but when you use another tool, charge this 2 seconds. With 26% good chance. I see. Yeah, we already have 30, 40 burn. Okay. I mean, our heal is big enough. If we get enough damage here... Wait a second. Wait a second.
Want to hang out and talk about aerospace extenuators?
Hold up.
Oh.
Wait, okay. Maybe now I'm underestimating my own board. Wait, maybe we kind of cooked. Holy, what the fudge? Yeah, clockwork disc. Granted, well, 200 of that was from like a crit at the end. Go on, son. Well, the shielding and healing was... Yeah, what saved us from all the burn. Oh, because he even has the Thurible, which is a tool. The goggles. Blowtorch. 2 blowtorches. Bro is blasting and blowing. Sheesh, brother. And then the box cutter, which is also a tool. So bro is cooking, but so were we. Huh? Yeah? Did I doubt every second up until when we won? Pfft, of course. Give me an item. I still don't have a lot of money. Oh, another fly sickle to get a silver one. Still not sure we're going to put it in. I got to buy 7 more tools, too. Eventually. I mean, we don't have to hurry. Because, like, the way I see it, we eventually get this. This just means a free diamond's waiting for us. Late game. When we really need it, you know? So I'm not in too much of a hurry. We could look for more smalls, because that's kind of been, well, carrying us. I don't really think I need the shield for PvE. Let's look. Andy, what you got, homie? Do have a rivet gun. Charge the item to the left of this 1 second. When you use the item to the right of this, charge this 1 second. Wasn't it? Did it just get changed? I thought it used to be like when you use the item to the right, charge the item to the left, right? I'm not crazy. At some point, it was, right? I don't know. It is a tool, though. So are the precision calipers. Haste all your other small items for 2 seconds. If you have 7 or more items, this item's cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. So every 4 seconds, haste all small items for 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we have 8. But what would we get rid of? I think we get rid of the rocket drone. I mean, I think from looking at that damage, bro was not doing much, for being honest. So then we'd be able to... I mean, we can't haste the gun sight, but hasting everything else is not bad. There's the firebomb, which when this item starts flying, reload it. Oh, interesting. I could put it next to Ornithopter. It would use itself, stop flying, fly, reload, go up, down. So that would also go up and down a whole bunch. The rocket drone. He's out of fuel. Yeah, poor guy. He's puttering out. I'm going down. I'm going. Oh, God. Mayday, mayday. Well, let's put in the calipers.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Although, am I crazy? 6. Oh. Wait, we got so baited. Wait. What the fudge? It's normally 8. Since when does it show... I don't remember it... showing the update like that in the shop. So I just thought it was... Oh, I thought it was always 8. Ah. I guess that is a little more fair. I guess that would have been insane. But I got baited. I cannot lie. Scammed by scrutiny. Come on, man. Well, do we use rivet gun? I mean, next to Clockwork Disc, that's going off a good bit. And then what would I guess I could charge the Tethers again to make something, but that doesn't... At the very least, it's a tool for the hammer. I'm gonna get rid of the rocket drone. Sorry, buddy.
You're a smart one for your size.
Maybe we don't put it on the board right now. Because, I mean, otherwise... I mean, at least judged by that fight, the board was... Like, I don't know if we should mess with it right now. You know what I'm saying? But hear me out. It's a tough call. Do we decrease the calipers by 1 second? Because that hastes everything. Whereas only the Clockwork Disc would benefit. Or... Ooh, you know what we could do? We could do this. So the disc is going off a good bit. Charge that into the calipers. Paste that. We still need the gun sight for the damage. Doesn't mean the grinder drum, we lose one thing. Because otherwise, well, what's... Okay, well, maybe that's... This isn't doable. Because at this point, the disc makes itself fly or ground. The Ornithopter could fly these two. This flies this, but then these 4 items have no way of getting the flying tag. I mean, do they need to? I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Because if I put this alone, this covers everything else aside from Tethers. We want Ornithopter because it reduces the disc cooldown by 1 second when it's flying, which... And then it can fly 2 items. Like, again, the Lightning Butterfly, 1 immediately starts flying, which gives us shield immediately, scales healing immediately. But also gives damage to everything. Almost seems like we have to get rid of gun sight, but then I don't think Clockwork Disc scales fast enough. I don't know. This seems like a pretty tight board because we need the shield and healing for defenses. And we need this so items can stop flying so we can start them up again. Calipers charges everything. That goes burr. Maybe the rivet gun is too greedy right now. And we just go fly, sickle, or angle grinder drum. Fly sickle could hit anything. But, I mean, if you think about it, the only difference is that this does damage. Because since it only hits 1, the angle grinder drone can hit any of these 3. Although you'll start flying. So start of the fight, it'll hit one of these. And then... I guess it depends on what that grounds. But this way, this is still getting extra damage. Yeah. Sure. Ugh. You need the shielding and healing if you're adding more damage? Yeah. We wouldn't have won last fight if we didn't have it. Because our scaling is slow. But we did get there. But the only reason we got there was because of the shielding and healing. Ooh, what is this fella? Grandfather Clock. What a little cutie. Oh, and he's got the little cosmic birds. Little cutie, little moustache. Rushtown Mayor. Sing that song. Doo-da, doo-da. We can get the ticket. And we can get the skills. Infernal Envoy, we don't care. I have no idea what Grandfather Clock has. And he gives 2 less gold. And I am poor. I want to look at new fights, but poor. New fight, money. New fight, money, new fight, money, new fight, money. New fight. Game. Maybe he has flying stuff. Well, he has Caliper, Atomic Clock, Gold Rivet Gun, Hands of Time. What the heck? Alright, we'll figure it out. When one of your tools is hasted, your tools gain 5 damage.
I see now.
I see now.
Defending yourself.
Let's see how everything went. Okay, only 90 though. But I was trying to see if at any point it went off and it couldn't hit something flying, which I think might have happened. If he's only doing 90 damage, it might just be best putting in the Flysicle. Bro didn't do much damage. Actually, wait, yeah. No, he did none. Oh. I guess it's just passive because he hastes. But let's see. Hands of Time. Okay, so this is a neutral item. Reduce another tool's cooldown by 1 second for the fight. This item's cooldown is reduced by 1 second for each adjacent tool. So, so 7 is the reduced. It's usually 9. What do we get? When you haste, shield 20. Not bad, but I'm not currently... Oh, no, I am hasting with... Oh.
Get good so you can
That's not... So wait, when this goes off... 1, 2, 3, 4... I guess it can't haste that, but that's 80 shield. Get a silver tier flying item, gold and silver tier loot, or silver tier item. We're all about flying, baby. What do you got? Okay, gold gun set. Well, then I can't replace it. Plus 40 damage anytime a weapon starts flying. But I still am broke, brother. I mean, I can sell some stuff, sure. Looking like I'm going to sell the security drone. I do want to see what Middle's up to. What do you got, Middle?
What can I get
Ooh,
you?
you shouldn't have. An in-flight meal upgrade. Which, ooh, we completed the quest. So now when we sell this, we'd gain 10% max health. But if we upgraded to gold, that'd be 15. Wow. Not that I'm selling it. Silver delivery drone. Charge another flying item 1.5 seconds. And pill buggy. Medium vehicle weapon. 10 seconds. Shield for 40. Deal damage equal to your shield. When this is hasted, this gains 40 shield for the fight. That's pretty good, but currently don't have a board or anything set up for that. We also get more heal per about 75, so I imagine we just go for the in-flight meal. I think we just... I mean... Technically the energy potion, I could give it 2 ammo. But no. Sell that. Get rid of the security drone. Upgrade our boy.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy.
And then, yeah, I don't think we go delivery drone. And I certainly don't. It's going to be really hard to manage a reroll and to buy something if I want it. So, pass. Do not skip go. Get a burn item or get the docks. Sells weapons. Poor either way. Let's just see what some of the burn items she has are. And it's the silver ball blaster. Only silver. Come on, man. I would have gone to the docks. I thought at least you'd be silver. Rip. But I think it looks like the upgrades might increase damage number, but seems like cooldown goes down 2 seconds. I think the other guy had 12, so... an 8-second a diamond, that'd be pretty good, especially with the charging. But it is a tool, which means we're 4 out of 8 on the hammer. So that's something. And I think... Oh, right. I was going to replace the grinder drone with Flysicle. It's just the fact that they can hit anything. And because this is limited, and this is already flying at the start, depending on... Because, like, nothing could make this fly. The point is, when this goes off, It should always have something to hit, because like otherwise I have no way to hit some of this stuff. Not that I think we're grounding things fast enough to have that problem. I don't know. Oh, the other one was 14 seconds? Okay, well then maybe I did misremember. So it only upgrades damage and burn. I was going to say, 2 seconds per upgrade and damage and burn? That's kind of crazy. But what do I know? Okay, it's another style. We're going to see a lot, I assume.
I'll fly
Because it's
rings
new,
around.
baby. Why not?
Oh, you want to help me test my designs?
What do you got? Oh, I like this new chest thing they got. Stash. They're burning. What are they doing? Hold up. He also has an enchanted item. Pogo stick. This starts or stops flying. When this starts flying, shield 100. When this stops flying, charge adjacent items 1 second. Where do I get myself a pogo stick? Free fall simulator. Adjacent items start or stop flying. Wait, bro just has like better stuff. But I might have the edge with my healing. I don't know, but that is a decent amount of burn. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. He's also scaling his damage. But we do heal for a dummy thick amount. If we get some crits here or something.
I never wanted to design.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. On paper, I thought we lose, but we're winning. All right, sick. Let's go. What did he have? Oh, the first time you use an item each fight, one small item starts flying. So see, yeah, balloon engine works good there because so much stuff is going up and down. He has a shielded gun sight. When your weapons start flying, shield 50. What? It's like tethers. My tethers. What the heck? We haven't seen this. Airplane glue. Adjacent items stop flying. He has so much stop flying stuff. When one of your items stops flying, it gains 20 damage and 20 shield. Yeah, see, like kind of on paper, Chief. Like, how did we win? I think it's what is this in-flight meal, bro? Well, we scaled more because of our gun sight is gold, so 10 more damage, but we also have butterfly, which gives 10 every single time. We did get a couple crits in, and we did haste. I still feel like that could have gone either way. But yeah, our bento box is carrying my delicious meal. All right, I'm not going to complain. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's freaking go, dude. Ooh, you know I love me some gamba. Those are my bronze tier items. I do have 2. Gamba. A dually store. What could we get that we would want? Burn both players, charge an item. This. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting any of that. And that's 6 gold to reroll. Okay, well. It's gamble for a reason. Lose an income and gain 7 gold. Not the worst. Because I don't actually lose out on that value until day 13 from here. And we do be a little strapped for cash. I'm doing it. Screw it. Now, hold on a minute. Immediate red flag. Why is the dire mosquito gold? Wasn't bro always bronze? Or am I crazy? I don't remember him being gold. Again, though, I haven't really played in like a month. Could have forgotten everything. Crash Golem is random ammo stuff. We don't care. Dire Englet is when you use weapons, gain crit. Okay, so he was bronze. Okay, that's a little scary. But if he does slow, flying technically halves it, no? But I am a little... Yeah, I'm a little scared, but whatever. Yellow. What do you got? When you slow, haste a weapon. When you slow, a weapon gains 50 damage. do be looking like a lot of random slow, but between our shielding, healing, and then the flying, having slows, maybe. But then again, wow, oh my god, never.
A girl can't even go out for a sandwich anymore.
Okay, do not fight this dude. What the f? Bro had a glow up. What just? Well, that is an unfortunate loss. I did just get sucked to death. And it wasn't cool. Holy cow. Okay. That's my new warrior. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Get a relic from any hero or non-weapons. Get a relic from any hero. That's fun. Gamba. That's not what? Figurehead? No. Upgrade a silver or lower tier item. I could look at Ayla, but I could guarantee an upgrade here. What do we got? What do you go to? 40 more shield. 4 seconds. You give 20 damage. You go to 3 sec. Oh, wait a minute. 3-second Ornithopter means if I place it right, this would immediately be 3 seconds and then ground itself. So it'd go back to 4. This would go off at 3. Hold on. Now, what would Hammer do? 20 damage. Okay. Well, we're not doing that. Ornithopter's looking pretty spicy. This gains 10 damage. Caliper does go down to 5 seconds. But here's the thing. We don't have to guarantee that it hits. Oh, I guess the one problem is we lose that on left hand. But see, if I were to do this, I guarantee Clockwork is the one getting hit by it. But then Clockwork does lose out on the 40 damage. But then again, he'll be grounding so much more often, he'll be getting more from Gunsight. But that also means he'll be making more. But can't really lose out on Butterfly. And there's not like I can put something over here that just won't get flying from something. I don't know. Screw it. We're going to try. Silver tier skills. Well, there we go. We get right-handed plus 30 damage. Ooh, or rightmost has 16% crit. That's probably worth it more, huh? We're not burning. 16% extra crit. Because, I mean, this is equivalent to him flying once. But this, especially once he has more damage, I think we want to go higher crit. Gamba, that puts him at 26.
I think you had a breakthrough.
Now, let's see how this goes. Why don't we? Everything's looking just fine to me. Another Stelle.
Lunch after this. Is that it?
I've been like wrong guessing pretty much all these, so I'm not even going to say anything. He has a large weapon. We haven't seen one of those. It's gold. Uh-oh. What is this? Hang glider. Large vehicle weapon. Your other items start flying. All of them? Your flying weapons gain 25 damage for the fight. When your items stop flying, deal 165 damage. But then again, I thought I was dead, so I don't really... What? Oh, wait. Okay, I don't know what all it is. I need a heal. Come on, Bento.
You serviced your gear ever?
13% crit. Okay. So that wasn't close. Okay. Well. I mean, his thing freaking... Alright, so he's just doing what we're doing, but he has better items for it. So... What is this? Propeller. An item starts flying. Your flying item cooldowns are reduced by 10%. Well, we need one of those. I'm getting disrespected. Bro has a hammer on the board, man. When your items start flying, haste it for 2 seconds. Huh. Alright. Our in-flight meal was too slow. Well, we had to lose eventually, you know. He did have a large gold. It do be like that. But I'm about to find mine right now. Watch this. Come on. Okay. An obsidian bill buggy. Angle grinder drone upgrade. Brother, I don't know about that one. This is a tool for a hammer, though.
Make some more stories. Then come back and tell me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Chief. I don't really think I'd do anything with you. We're re-rolling. Oh! I told you, dude. It's just that easy. Okay, well. What do I do now? How do I do this? He had more ways to make things stop flying. That is the one thing. The only way I stop things from flying is my disc and tethers, no? Sell the box cutter. Yeah, but it makes all my other items start flying. So I could get rid of Flysicle. And if I could get rid of Ornithopter, but if I put it next to Hang Glider could be 3 seconds. Very interesting. I don't know if we're going to be able to use calipers, though. Let's say I replace him. That'd be exactly 7 items. But I need tethers because I need things to stop flying. So I'd have to get rid of in-flight meal, which has been pretty clutch. I need more things to stop my items from flying. I don't have. But okay, if I were to replace it. So this is when one of them starts flying against 40 damage, but this just gives 25 to everything. But it would give this 40 at 165. But otherwise, I could just replace. I could put it here. Or get rid of this. But then that gives even more damage to the hang glider. Kind of a toss-up. Because this buffs things when they fly. This buffs things when it activates. More, albeit less. But it doesn't need the caveat that they need to be only when they start flying. And he would be getting the damage buffs from the hang glider. So maybe we hold on. Or hold off on that. Sell the grinder drone. Put those away. Buy that sucker. Put him next to the hang glider. Okay. Seems good. I just don't know if this is better or worse. I do want to get the butterfly upgrade, though. 20 extra damage to everything's good. Clockwork disc giving it 10 more damage, whatever. I don't care about that. I'll get rid of the river gun. I've been waiting for ammo. I don't know. Maybe there's a late game Stelle item that would be really cool with more ammo. I quite honestly, I have no idea. But I don't necessarily want to get rid of these. I'm just worried I get something that's going to want me to have Flysicle, but whatever, I'll get rid of it.
Make me proud.
Alright, and then... Well, I have no money, so not really going apparel. 7 regions now we're going to do it, so we're going to go with the temporary boost. And 25 extra damage. Ooh, can we beat the Radiant Corsair? Bro slows a bunch. While flying still halves it. Still a bunch. He burns a bunch. Oh wait, and doesn't he have Lighthouse? They just reworked Lighthouse. So it's no longer when you slow charge it, it's when you slow burn, I think. Oh yeah, and then move over the disc for left-handed. Because he'll go off more than the butterfly. Well, actually, I guess they'll probably go off the same amount, but whatever. So that's a little dicey. While we do heal and we can cleanse some burn, I think we scale too slow. And we don't get enough shield because we just don't ground our items fast enough. So, trying to remember what skills. I guess Joyful Jack has one more gold.
A visitor. How delicious.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I guess probably probably best case is Poppy Field so I can sell it. But look, everything's flying. And he's on a 3-second cooldown. Oh, yes, sir. I really need more ways to ground, though. This just isn't enough. That wasn't bad, but if we had things going up and down faster, night and day. Night and day. You take my money. It's like I could go to JJ and fish, but I don't have much money to fish with. So I'm going to start with a small non-weapon item. Hope we get a shop I want. We got the paper airplane. Okay, well this starts or stops flying. But it doesn't interact with anything else. So. But it would, I mean, technically make the glider do 150 damage every time. And if I did replace that, I could then use calipers. Or gun sight. But you're not a... I don't know. Let's see. Middle for medium items. I don't really know all of what you have, but let's see.
I'm pretty laid back.
Well, the Tethers upgrade. There's a kite again, but now we have the spotlight. Double the damage of the weapon to the left of this for the fight. Double the shield of the shield item to the left of this for the fight. So it's both doubling the weapon and shield for the item to the left. And that happens every 10 seconds. I mean, sure, like doubling Englet or something would be cool. But literally, we'd do that faster with like gun sight. And doubling Tethers isn't enough. And we'd have to sell a bunch to make it work. Selling this for 40 extra gold. I'm gonna reroll. Oof. Yeah, I don't know what this is. The pressure heater. Adjacent burn items gain 5 burn for the fight. When you use another tool or vehicle, charge this. Bird cage. Adjacent small items stop flying. When your items stop flying, shield 100. Sandbags. A vehicle starts flying. When one of your vehicles starts flying, charge it 1 second. With 2 ammo. That bird cage is pretty nice. Because while this does get charged when you use another flying item, I don't think it's going off that much. And it only grounds 1, whereas the bird cage will do 2 every time. And I actually could control who it grounds. And then we get more shielding when an item stops flying. I mean, it seems good, right? But then, who do we put it next to? I mean, the disc is already stopping itself, so I feel like I should put it next to things that aren't stopping themselves. The paper airplane's doing that. Calipers isn't, so I can put it next to that and the butterfly. We don't want to do hang glider because it's only your other items start flying. So, sell the extract. Do I sell my in-flight meal? I also gain 20% max health. The longer I hold on to it, the more value we get out of that. But if that's the difference between winning a game now, well, that's a lot of value. And do I put in gun sight? Just if we're grounding more often. I could put it next to clockwork disc. But the way the cooldown lines up might be weird. And if anything gets slowed or something, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna sell the tethers. Put the bird cage in. We don't burn. We could get weapon skills or gold tier skills. Don't know what all she could get. I mean, we know we'd use weapons. Gold tier gambit. That looks like a flying thing. Your weapons have 10 damage for each flying item you have. Which, let's say everything is flying. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70 damage. Your shield items have 25 shield for each flying item you have. Or if we have more than that. Okay. So it's either give weapons more damage or give the shield more shield. This is our only defense. But what if we just kill him faster? So true. Okay. Let's go with that. And just double checking, I don't want to put gun sight in there. Could do that instead of calipers. I guess the one problem about the Ornithopter is once this is flying and gets its cooldown reduced, it's not doing anything. Since there's no other adjacent item to make start flying. So I guess I could put... Hold on. I could put it next to something that this grounds. So that it has something to hit later. But if I do that, I'd want to also have the butterfly. And at that point... that would be getting the right-handed. And this getting the 30 extra damage is, I think, pretty good. So if I didn't do this, I'd put the gun sight. But this is buffing everything. And it means the first time this goes off, we're not guaranteed to hit the hang glider. So maybe it's just the unfortunate truth, but it's worth that. And then the rest fizzling doesn't really matter. I could also just... No. Wait, am I crazy? I thought I took right-handed at one point too. Was that between that and right eye? I swear I took right-handed. Oh. Yeah, no, you're right. I guess I'm crazy. So the only problem is just this possibly hitting the wrong thing 3 seconds into the fight. Because that means hang glider starts 3 seconds, but maybe that's not that much of a deal breaker. So go like that. And then hopefully it hits the hang glider. But then once this is flying, there's no way for this to get grounded. But this will keep getting grounded from the birdcage every now and then. So the Ornithopter will do something every now and then. And that means we'll keep this flying more often, so slows and freezes will be less. Which is good, because this is what's hasting everything else. Let's see how it does.
After I break all your stuff, I'd be happy to repair it.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
Boo-doo-doo-doo. Re-dee-dee-doo. About life conduit? No, it's not. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a new expansion. Gravestone. When you use a potion or a relic, another item starts flying. When you use a flying item, gain 7 regen. Oh, and he does have life conduit. Bro's gonna have a lot of regen. We're doing a lot of damage. Can we burst him? I think we can burst him. Oh, I think we can. You couldn't get big enough fast enough. Stupid. I ain't gonna give you the chance. That worked out pretty well, I think. I only went off twice, but that's right. Hey, 4 wins, baby. Let's freaking go. New food's selling skills, but what's new? What's more iconic than my Stellan being broke? So I guarantee you I'll just find a skill there I can't get, and then I'll be sad. We can look at the small items, maybe get that glue or whatever. So easy. What is the wrench? At the start of each day, upgrade a tool of a lower tier. Well, we could hit calipers. Or I guess glue. Duration items stop flying. When one of your items stops flying, it gains 20 damage. Just that instead of like paper airplane, right? Then that's buffing damage too. And then I could make the bird cage get grounded as well, which gives that more shield. Don't mind if I do. Although I would like to buy this wrench. It is a real possibility, however, that it would hit my hammer. In which case, not really doing anything. And we need to buy 2 more tools. There are 2 tools here. Well, that's 16 bucks. I don't know if it's worth it. Because we could make hang glider diamond right now. Which could be really good. Maybe not. I assume it would be 250 damage. And then your flying weapons gain 50. I just assume they'll double it. Could be wrong. So if we get rid of the paper airplane, we're like, airplanes in the night sky. Like shooting stars. Chasing items stop flying. And then that just means calipers will stay flying, which is probably okay. Since he wants to. But however, maybe I would rather spread it though. So I get more stops. Because in here, this is 4 total stops, whereas this would be 3. It's just I'd actually be able to buff birdcage shield. But I don't really think we care too much about the shield. It's more about getting stuff down and up so that we do more damage. Which makes me think it is more worth to have the gun sight in over something like the calipers. It hasn't been going off that much. What if we did... What if we go back to guaranteeing that gets hit? And then if I ground the glider, the Ornithopter will pick it back up. It just means it won't be every 3 seconds. Yeah, maybe just do this. Seems good. Always 3 seconds, and then you fizzle, but whatever. You put yourself up and down. You get up immediately, but then airplane will take you down. Well, yeah, but see, now we're only hitting 3. One, two. Well, no, I guess we're technically hitting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it is the same either way. Am I crazy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, we're still hitting the same. So I am crazy. What's new? What's new, Scooby-Doo? Alright. This whole positioning thing is throwing me for a loop. Let me tell you what. I want to buy that wrench. Then I'd have to sell like all of this. I don't know if I'm prepared to do. But how about I make myself prepared? Whoops.
You're a smart one.
Tripped, slipped, and sold. Whoops. You hate to see it. Alright, well, I'm poor, so yeah, I'll take a haste item. Smoke detector. When you burn, haste an item. That's fun. Because I get to sell it. I wish you were a tool, though, because you would upgrade my hammer. Alright, the dragon. Bro burns a lot, but he does take a little while to get going, no? Although, I do know the dragon things now also get charged off flying. But I don't know if anything he has gives flying. Cosmic Rock. Some of the new... They reworked, I think, the 2 items from here. The plumage and the jewel or whatever. And I think they both work with flying. I want to say the skill might work with flying. But this is 4 more gold and 1 more extra XP. And we only have 1 medium item. No, that's the freaking octopus guy. I mean, he has like the double burn thing. Balls. Let's go dragon. 20 region wouldn't be bad. Oh, it does make things start flying. We'll be fine though. We burst him. He's too slow. You're so slow, bro. Stupid. Probably should have gotten Cosmic Rock for the build.
Didn't want to hurt you.
But last time we tried that, we got literally like the only thing that wouldn't help us, so. And Fire Claw. That's some money right there. Holy. We got more money from the battle. More XP, and I gotta sell that for 16 bucks. Pole. First time we've seen large items. What you got for us? I haven't seen it. 9,999. Now, what are we talking about? The space laser. When you use a flying item, charge this 1 second, 30-second cooldown. Okay. The private runabout. Deal 150 damage multicast 2. This item's cooldown is reduced by 1 second for each flying item you have. Wait, let's say I remove this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I had my whole board flying, bro, it'd be a second. Now, granted, it would take a minute to get the whole board flying unless I had hang glider, but then that takes away. Let's say I put it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would run about. It would count. Okay. Actually, if I put that in, it would still be a 1 second cooldown. But I'd have to take away all my grounding stuff, because then I actually wouldn't want anything to be grounded. So he doesn't do a whole bunch. Huh. We also have Stell's Workshop. Your tools cooldowns are reduced by 1 second. When you use a tool, charge your vehicle or drone. Well, if we had more tools, that'd be cool. It's unfortunate because these all work with having our board be flying constantly. I mean, the space laser, I mean, I'm trying to think like best case. Although, stick with me. Diamond space laser, if it's when you use a flying item, charge this 2 seconds. Because if I buy one more tool, I could upgrade the space laser. If we keep in the hang glider, everything will start flying after 3 seconds. And then I could make the Ornithopter fly. Or I guess, no, it'd already be flying. This would just make sure the hang glider's flying. So then every 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds. I'd have to get rid of these and then probably something else instead of the gun sight. I don't have. But then I'm trying to think earliest possible cast. Let's say he has diamond. That's 2. Let's say by 9 seconds. How much have we cast? 3, 6, 8, 10. Maybe something else is here. Let's just go conservative 11. That would be 22 seconds. It would fire off. So everything goes according to plan. Space laser fires off at 9 seconds. That's just a big number. And you gotta think it has a really cool VFX, like a boulder, right? Imagine just freaking... Although private runabout would go crazy, bro. Every second, 2 multicast. And would stack its damage. So even if like this one, 25, 65. So bro would be doing what? 410 every second. Even if it went off every second, runabout would be less than laser at 22 seconds. Do it. Prove me wrong. Well, I need to find a better small item than gun sight. And actually, I need to take Clockwork Disc out. He'll stop flying. But I sold all my stuff that stays flying because I was like, well, we want... Well, I could unironically use the wrench. It's 4 seconds. While this is flying, is double damage. Huge. Reroll for Radar Dome? I don't know what that does. I just feel like we have a good thing going. Am I willing to throw it away? And on the 7th day, the Lord said balls.
That is for. I hope it pleases you.
Okay, so we do that. To use a flying item. I think hammer's actually better than the disc. Because this will only be flying every other time. Or will it? Hold on. 3 seconds it goes off. Making this flying. So it'll go off, but then it's grounded. But then by the next time it goes off, this makes it flying again. Okay, wait. No, maybe it should be alright. I think. I mean, it's just 9,999, man. Like, they got me, you know? I'm bought in. I'm weak. I do really want to reroll to see what other stuff she has, but then I'm going to be tempted to sell stuff again and change my board. Nah. We orbital lasers, baby. $6. That's it. What? The unfortunate thing is that might be enough. Nah, yeah. Silver tier loot and cooldown. Even just a little. Best I can do is senders. No, not the monster skills. How am I going to afford this? But I have to look.
Close to me, and we'll get
Your items with no cooldown have extra damage, burn, poison, shield, heal, and regen. When using a weapon, burn and poison. When you... Too bad I didn't have freaking... Oh, and I did fail to remember one thing. I should have gone to the shop. I need one more tool. Wait, I forgot a critical piece of this formula. Okay, so we might lose this next fight, okay? Just prepare yourself. We're not going to be on our last stand. It's okay. I just kept doing that under the assumption it was diamond, but I need one more tool for my hammer. Fuck. Huh. Okay. And if I sell stuff to reroll, there's no way I can buy something. I could just put the board back. Because wait. Because if that is the case, this goes off 18 seconds? 17 seconds in the fight? Okay, I think we have to wait. Call me crazy. I need to remember how we had this. It was like this? No? I think so. I could sell for 470 health now. Yeah, but like, what if I waited? But tomorrow, on the next day, surely I can find one tool. Then we make orbital laser diamond. Then we let it ride. Like, I'm just making sure I have this board correct. I kind of forgot, but yeah, it looks alright. Maybe we're gonna lose either way. And you know what? If the fight goes on 18 seconds and we lose, well then, we would have won. Who knows? He has lifesteal. That could be annoying. Magic carpet, which could start flying. Haste the item to the left of this. He's got some crit going on here. But we're grounding and we're flying and we're grounding. Oh, oh, baby. Oh, it's not even close. All right, I might be putting this board away because... I mean... That has been doing well for it. I mean, like, that was good. That was... Sin tweet. But I guess I'm not selling anything. Worst case, we just put it back in. Sells flying items. Have we found any flying tools? I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's a lot of large items. What is this? The observatory. Charge an item 2 seconds. When you use a flying item, charge this 2 seconds. Really? What would diamond be? Would it be 3 and 3? Charge an item 3 seconds. When you use a flying item, charge this 3 seconds. Diamond laser goes down and cooldown by 5 seconds. That is true. Does it increase the charge? If not, I was working under the assumption it went down in charge. Huh. I think it might work these early days, but if it doesn't actually increase the charge to 2 seconds, then I think it's a throw because we will have no defense. It's just trying to get that thing to go off as fast as possible. Use my charge. What is parachute? Gain 10 regen for the fight. When your items start or stop flying, this gains 20 regen. First time you fall below half health each fight, use this. Not bad. The runabout would be a cleaner victory. I'm not gonna lie. Where are we rolling? Jeez, whoa, large items galore. What the? Stellar Swallowtail. Deal 100 damage, shield 100. When another item is hasted, charge this. When you use a flying item, haste that item. What the? This thing seems crazy. Because it would even haste itself charging itself, right? Well, I guess it would have to be flying. But if I did it with Hang Glider, everything's flying. So then every time one goes off at haste, charge this. 100 damage, 100 shield. But Diamond Radar Dome, what does this do? One item starts flying. Oh, it's a quest item. You know I love quests. Your flying weapons have +1 multicast. Your flying shield items have +1 multicast. Your flying burn items have +1 multicast. Now, hold on a minute. I mean, like, the one item starts flying. It doesn't even really matter. But we could give everything multicast. The only thing that wouldn't would be, like, airplane glue, birdcage, ornithopter. Then there's the launch tower. Use another vehicle. At the start of each fight, all your vehicles start flying. Your flying weapons have 50 damage. You're not a vehicle. You are a vehicle. Now hear me out. Is there a way we put Radar Dome on the board with Space Laser? Never mind the fact that I probably can't afford that, but let me look real quick. Because if so, this would be multicast every 3 seconds. Multicast every 4. I mean, they would count as... all this flying, not flying, charging, cooldown stuff. Oh, man. It reminds me when I first played Dually, trying to figure all this, like, cooldown stuff out and stuff. Oh, load. Orbital Laser only gets lower cooldown. It doesn't get 2-second charge. What you're saying is we're cooked. Okay. So wait. At 9 seconds we had what, 11 casts? That's 22 seconds. I mean, it should still go off before 11, but that's just it, bro. 11 seconds on like day 12? I'm dead. The crazy thing, I don't think I have the money. If I could do Radar Dome and Stellar Swallowtail, this would have triple multicast, which would then haste itself 3 times, which would then charge itself 3 seconds alone. But I can't afford that, can I? We have to make a decision here. Because I got to figure out what I'm going to put the hammer on. Knowing Space Laser only goes down to 25 is disappointing. Balanced, probably. I will try and use this laser in PvE, at the very least. I do want to see it go off. I think we can win a PvE fight with it. But I think PvP... a board that doesn't win until 11 seconds, and before that does 0 shielding, healing, or any sort of defense, just loses. Let's be honest. But Swallowtail, sort of same thing. We just take away the grounding things. Seems pretty good to me. Fruit goes to a store to buy a tool, ends up selling his board. We didn't even find tools, man. I don't think I can sell the Radar Dome. I'd have to sell everything. But is there a way I can buy Swallowtail and keep this stuff? I don't think so. Even though I sell that. Oh, yeah, I sell that. That's 23. Come on, man. And I obviously can't sell the hammer. What could I afford to take away? Do I take away the gun sight? Because at that point, if I'm going, something's flying all the time, then it only gets one-time use. Glider only deals damage when I stop flying. True. But the reason I like the glider is because in 3 seconds, it makes my entire board start flying. And then everything then activates Swallowtail. That's the reason I like it. I'm not using it. And then it also buffs the Swallowtail. I'm sure if we'd found some other items, there'd be better ways to put the 3, but as it is, it's a pretty decent way to do it, if you ask me. I don't know. If I sell the gun sight, it makes this board weaker. Can't sell the laser or else I'll never get to use it. I can't sell the hammer because there goes a diamond of something. And I can't really... everything on this board, I have nothing to replace it currently. Pretty important. Since the laser doesn't get more charge, wouldn't it be better to sell it? Yeah, but like, we gotta see it go off once. Right? And the launch tower again uses a vehicle. And at the start of the fight, my vehicles start flying. And they have extra damage. Okay, how about we do this? We try the laser. But assume if that doesn't work, we'll actually just try a Swallowtail build. So with that in mind, I get rid of Birdcage. I could also do adjacent or airplane glue, but I feel like this is a better item to have later. Regardless. Wait, but then if I know I'm going to change. Okay, well, hold on. This gives us 470 health. Thank you, In-Flight Meal. You helped us a lot early. If I hold on to Wrench, it upgrades my hammer. Which gives it 20 damage. So I'll sell that. We'll hold on to the glue just in case. Buy the Swallowtail. Still isn't a tool. Still haven't upgraded my hammer. I could get a shield, but Kina? Oh, God. What if I do find a tool now? Oh, and it's more than $4. Give me a $4 tool, please. What is this? Where are all these large items coming from? Hanger. All non-vehicle and non-tool cooldowns are increased by 1 second. Your vehicle and tool cooldowns are decreased by 1 second. Pretty good. Wow. Low roller. Haste 1 item for 1 second. It's multicast for each equation. You're not even a tool anyway. Stupid. Okay, well. Oh. Now, hold on. Cloudtop Admiral. You would think they have flying stuff, no? We're going to try the laser. I'm a firing the laser. Because why not? The problem, gun sight, though, doesn't activate. So we're going to do that. And then surely I have enough time. This probably isn't going to go off to like 16 seconds or something. Do I die to Void Knight by then? I don't know. But I think we just go Cloud Top, because either way, it probably has something to do with flying. So gotta be pretty good. Also, no, this should be okay. Surely we don't die. I just want to see the laser go burr. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me down. I want to see big laser, the biggest. Ooh, what is that? Doesn't matter. Let's see the laser first. We're charging. Don't kill me, please. I have no... Wait. No. Don't kill before the laser. No. No. Wait. You boners. 1 second. That's all you... Ain't no way. You... Overachieving sons of gods. What was this? Admiral Badge. When you use a vehicle or flying item, slow an item on each player's board. Your items are affected by freeze and slow for half as long. Interesting. Flare gun. Burn 9. A vehicle starts flying while your enemy is burned. Cooldown of your vehicles is reduced by 1 second. Marshalling lights. This is like bugged or something. 3 items stop flying. Oh. Battle balloon. What's the battle balloon? An item starts flying. Shield 20 when you burn. Charge this. And the dagger wing. What is going on with the inspect thing? Holy. Deal 125 damage. When your items start or stop flying, this gains 100 damage for the fight. And their skill. When your items start flying, charge a weapon. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me your skill. Bodge! That would have been sick. Alas. Oh! It's a tool, though. Oh, we did it. Okay. Alright, we finally did it. We're pogging. Now, if I hover this, it's not going to show me what it upgrades to. Fudge. 'Cause I don't know what these upgrade to. This being 25 seconds, that was such a bummer. Let's see what the shops have in store. See BazarCon? Click BazarCon, surely. Although, I typically go 2 XP. Kinda need money. And I did miss out on a fight. I mean, I guess if I want money, diamond tier item might give me a better chance. But 3 small items might give me something better to put on the board that's flying. If I did want to try the space laser. Let's try. Okay, well, that's garbage. Yeah. Why you click 2 XP, folks? You know?
24% increase in fuel efficiency.
Imagine Obsidian space laser. I'm firing my 20,000 damage space laser. Create an item with haste effects. Alright, we have decisions. I guess the question, does How Bazaar have... Maybe are the items on here? Oh, they are. Okay, I don't know why. I just thought they weren't on here. Space. Nope. Orbital. No. What are you? Space. Oh, there you are. Your art just isn't here. 30 to 25 seconds. Dang it. What about hang glider? Cooldown actually goes down to 3 seconds. Which combined with that would put it down to 2 seconds. Flying weapons get another 50 when your items stop flying. Okay, sure. You could haste 2 items for a second. Or you just do double damage. What is this thing called? A swallowtail. You double the damage and shield. And when you use a flying item, haste the item for 2 seconds. Okay. Pretty good. I think that's pretty much all I'd want a diamond though, right? Swallowtail do just kind of seem stronger. Because what is... Haste for twice as long. Okay, well that's excessive. It haste for 4 seconds? I mean... I think even at 2 seconds, almost everything on my board is perma-hasted anyway. So, not necessary. We could have it doing 400 damage. practically every second. And the more I look at it, where it's really like, I really should have just taken that ride-along thing. The ride-along would have been better. Turbo laser. Well, here's the thing. If laser has gone off, we've won. It hastes 3 items for 4 seconds or double damage. What does Ornithopter do? How the heck do you spell Ornithopter? What? That is how I spell. Huh? Oh? Okay, I know what it is. I really gotta pee 1 second. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. So yeah, just not all the games are in, or items. Can I filter by Stelle and you're a vehicle. No. It's just not iron. Well, isn't that something? Okay. All right. Hear me out. Okay. Stick with me. Give me a second. What if we diamond the hang glider? I know, what? It goes down to 3 seconds. Ornithopter puts it down to 2. I give it haste. Haste 2 items for 1 second. Meaning flying items go faster. Space laser, therefore, go faster. What if we just throw this whole run? You know? Because, like, I'm kind of here for it at this point. You know, if not now, when? If we ever need the double damage, well, we're probably dead anyway, right? You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I will not allow you. You son of a gun, I'm in. Because I feel like reducing that by 1 second and hasting things is better than diamonding this for 5 seconds. So it won't look as cool, but we're not going to diamond that. Instead, We diamond the turbo hang glider. When you sell this upgrade, let me just make sure I'm doing this. When you sell this upgrade, your leftmost item is the turbo hang glider.
Upgrade the gear.
Okay, turbo hang glider down to 3 seconds. Make it 2 once the Ornithopter goes off once. Then I just need... Well, that's the problem, isn't it? I need... The fastest thing I have is 6 seconds. This goes a little bit faster. If I... Oh my god, wait. If I could burn... If I find a way to burn the enemy... It'd be down to 1 second. Okay, hold on. We're not selling that. But wait, hold on. It only has 2 ammo, but that means... For a good bit there, that's going to be at 1 second. Oh, we gotta. We gotta. Instead of Space Laser, the other large item would go insane here? Oh, I know. But Space Laser, man. Come on, man. How could we not get a non-weapon item? Well, now this is just overkill. It only has 1 ammo, too. Okay. Oh, and that's right. No, the clockwork disc should be going off so much that every time this goes off, it'll ground itself. Which I still think counts as using a flying item. I guess I'll hold on to the flare gun. But I was going to say, that would go crazy. But at this point, you can't go below 1 second. So, let's get rid of the grounding stuff. And technically, I could do incendiary rounds. It only burns 1, though. That wouldn't be enough to keep a burn. Whatever. This is fine. Okay. All right, people. Come on, baby. Show me the space laser. I'm going to get a timer ready. I'll do a replay afterwards to see how long we live. And if it goes off, how fast it goes. Because I don't want to do the math right now. Here we go. Come on. I want to be firing my lasers.
Let me know what you think.
Go ahead.
And I guess if they have a res, we're in trouble. But none of that's important. Mom. What is that large diamond? Don't scare me. Ballista. Okay, but peep this, right? Space laser. Space laser. Space laser. Space.
Defeat does not defeat.
How do we... Stop. What are we doing? Why are you winning? You're supposed to use the laser. I'm a simple man. God, never been so upset to win. Hold on. Okay. How long did this take? Okay, ready? Go. Okay, so I'm off half a second. So that was a little over 10 seconds. A little over, I guess it was like, what, 9.5? So this should go off. Still about 11 seconds in the fight. 10 to 11. But whatever, I'm already committed. I say that. I mean, we are holding on the stone. But can we just shoot the laser, man? Just shoot the freaking laser, bro. What am I looking for here? Honestly, I think I should kind of sell the flare gun because that way this could have more ammo, so we keep burn up longer. What do you got, Keena? Ah, the old weather machine. I'm so used to seeing this. It's weird to think it's actually an item for somebody, you know. 2 items start flying. Freeze an item on each player's board and slow all items. Oh. We got the lava roller. Yeah, I'm rolling lava over here. Burn 30. Destroy an adjacent item for the fight. When you destroy an item, double this item's burn. Oh, okay. I'm like, what the fudge? So is this thing just like immediately garbage? It's 10 seconds. So you would double your burn for the 20-second cast? I don't know about that one. Undecided. We're rolling. Right, the old observatory. Oh, okay, we don't want any of that.
You're listening to your needs,
She's got things that work with being destroyed.
I guess.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Could be right. Sells burn items. Could be a flare gun.
There's a little fire in everyone.
Nah, but it could have been. What is this? Fiery eject button. Your vehicle stop flying. While your items stop flying, shield 10. The first time you fall a half health each fight, use this. When your items stop flying, burn equal to 5% of this item's shield. No. This would haste, slow, and burn. No. And when you burn haste an item, no. Not good enough. There. Cooldowns aren't low enough. I'm just looking for real small cooldowns.
Perhaps you'd be more interested in Freya's wares.
You do freeze, but I mean, technically I'm supposed to be flying, so like, shouldn't affect me that much, right? I mean, it still will, but only for half. Also, oh, this is a new battle. Tortuga. Call me crazy, I would assume it has a Tortuga. But the good news is he does shield. We should be able to see the laser off, or I die. One way or the other. Bet.
My client, it's personal. For us.
He immediately freezes the glider for 5 seconds. So that happened. Okay, but here we go. Now we're thinking with flying objects. Come on, space laser. Come on, we're going to see it. We're going to see it. It's going to happen. Please.
Target is resisting.
How disappointing. That's so anticlimactic. Shoot this giant laser. I didn't even hear anything. Just, man, I was, because like, you know, like the dam and the boulder and like lots of those things, like this could have been the perfect time for freaking Hammer Dawn situation. You know what I'm saying? Freaking glassing the reach or something. But well, my disappointment is measurable in my days room. I'm uninstalling after that. That's it. I can't stand for this. The audacity. Let's just sell you, I guess. We'll look at weapons. Maybe we
My battle days
end
are
up getting that laser up.
but my weapons crave more.
Okay, now see. They saw how disappointing that was, and they're like, hey, you remember me? I'm still back here, man. We can still do this. We can still dance. And I might, man. What's this? What? Chicken cannon? Ain't no way. Medium weapon toy. Deal 40 damage. Adjacent shield items gain shield equal to this item's damage for the fight. At diamond. What in the world does this thing do? Chicken? It's not even it. Okay. Does it? There's no way it only starts at diamond. I'd have to find a way to buff the damage. This doesn't seem that crazy. Because it only gives the shield when it goes off. I don't know. I haven't seen all Stell's items. We also have the ramming balloon. Deal damage equal to your shield. One shield item starts flying. Your flying shield items have plus 50 shield. Okay, I'm going to buy this either way.
Some more stories.
Because I
Come
can't
back
afford it.
and Tell me.
I'm going to sell the seashell. I'm going to reroll. We haven't seen what this is. Skyliner. Deal 150 damage, burn 30. This is plus a multicast for each flying item you have. There was some stuff that made vehicles get charged or something, right? I mean, that'd be pretty good. I kind of like the idea of the multicast. It almost looks like it's like a broadside sort of thing. So I guess in theory, again, it'd sort of be like once this goes off, hopefully you win. And the runabout is back. I can't tell if that's better than the Swallowtail, I'll be honest. Pretty good. But whatever, I already have a Diamond Swallowtail.
Hey, Uncle.
Ooh, skills unique to Stelle. How about the Orbital Laser gets 50% cooldown reduction? When you level up, upgrade a silver tier or lower tier item. Your weapons have I'm going to assume plus 20 damage for each flying item you have. That's not great. Your items have 8% crit chance for each flying item you have. Now that is interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6. 24% crit chance. Wait, what kind of math was that? What the fudge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 48. What the heck? I read that. I'm like, yeah, 8 times 3. Because who doesn't need laser to crit? I just don't know if she has cooldown skills. Like, let's see. Skills. Stelle. Just look for anything unique. Well, there is the command ship. If you have a vehicle, your non-vehicle item cooldowns are reduced by 5 or 10. So this would reduce the laser by 5 or 10, which would be 1.5 seconds or 3 seconds. Which is something. There's also vehicles that have extra damage and shield, and that's overkill. Vehicles give crit, that's not bad. But those aren't skills unique to... Where are the... I wouldn't find those anyway. Just looking for things I don't recognize. They might not be in here yet. Okay, so they're not in here. Alright, well... Do we just gamble the reroll? Crit is not bad. Especially if we end up using Swallowtail. He could crit both damage and shield. It is just 50% crit. Yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta. And then we could look for... I mean, it's gonna be hard to get smaller cooldowns than this for small items. Take a chance. Watch this. This rare event's gonna go crazy, bro. Ready? Boom! It's pig. I don't know about insane. Now, hold on a minute. If I remember right, Gumball. When you sell this, your leftmost haste item gains 0.2 second haste duration. So if we got this, every Gumball it generates would give us a Gumball to get 0.2 extra haste seconds. So we could eventually get Hang Glider to like haste 2 items for 2 seconds. I think it gives me a chance to the inballs. Does it not do that anymore? Have I been led astray? When did that stop happening? Why wouldn't it? With 4 days left, I see it. And barely any economy. It usually mentions it in the subtext, but I don't think it ever has, and it always did. Well, you know what? There's one way to find out, my friends, and that is through the power of science. Well, this is why you stay in school, kids. Or double check. Okay. So science has failed us. Or rather, the government has, because they refused to fund NASA and give them more money. So in this case, we're actually 1 short. And I'm not selling anything. All right. Well, who knows? Who knows? We're lasering. Come on, baby.
Hi, I'm still 10.
Come on. Who needs defense or anything else? I just need 11 to 12 seconds to kill you, please.
Yeah.
Please. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, we're so cooked.
It's not just a win, it's an ad for my services.
All right, now we're just throwing. Okay. What is this? Charge adjacent drones 4 seconds. You only have 1 drone. I guess it just means more things start flying. Okay, well. That's exactly what I was worried about. Is literally what just happened to us. Is that we just won't live. Okay. That's right. Skill upgrades. Nothing here is really gonna wow me. I'm gonna be honest, but I mean, sure.
I'll help you master your skills if you're
Okay. It doesn't say how much.
like
Your items have 8%. If it goes to 16, I will admit that's crazy. It's 12. I should have known. Now I'm poor again. Okay, you know what? We saw the laser once. Let's be honest. Animation. Non-existent. It was disappointing. We're going Swallowtail. And we're going to see how this does. Because, yeah. Literally exactly why I thought we would lose with Space Laser happened. So, maybe if we end up finding him Diamond or something. Cope. Let's get 11 region. We'll get a Space Laser build eventually. Maybe. Probably not. I think we have a chance of beating the Frost Shoot champion now. They nerfed Nitrogen Hammer. It doesn't get charged. And since we're flying, the freeze will only be for half the duration. I don't know. Sure. I wonder if the Tortuga had vehicle skills, though. Okay, but here we go. Oh, we're pogging.
we fight again.
Why is he at 5% crit? Shouldn't, like, everything be flying? What the fudge was that? How does that even work? Even if one was fine, you should have more than... Don't tell me that's bugged. Okay, like, let's look. No, okay. He was at 77. Okay, he's 77 when he's going off. That's pretty good. Seems pretty good. And we got the first time use an item each fight, freeze all non-weapon items. Honestly, is it even that bad? Because I'll take half the duration on those things. Could mess up my opponent even more. Bet.
Every day on these streets teaches me so
Bet,
much.
brother. Gold tier tech. Gold tier loot. Gold tier item. Gold tier loot. Yeah, cooldown. Come on. I wish for too much. The fudge. I mean, extra at max HP at this point is not shabby. Here's the thing. What if we find Space Laser? I can't afford it, and I'm not going to sell something on my board. So we're going max HP.
Feeds body and
Ooh, epic monster battle. Lord Arkan.
I assume you're
Ow.
here to give tribute.
He does have thrusters, which is at the start of each fight, the item to the left of this starts flying. It is a vehicle, and its cooldown is reduced by 15%. Wait. Space laser thrusters? Survey says? No. No. Wait! The laser's back, baby. The laser's back on the menu. Yes, sir. All right, we got to watch out for freeze stuff. But even then, we should be... How do... Okay, hold on. How do we... I just do this, right? It goes up... Well, the only problem is if the Eclipse stays frozen, it won't activate. But otherwise... But see, the problem is... I kind of need the hang glider. So is this just... Is this my board? It does go off at half, but it's still an active. People have always thought that's how it should work, but it doesn't. Unless they recently fixed that. Yeah, this is a board of all time, yeah. This will not cook. Guess what? I still have a final stand, okay? This will cook. Trust. Trust, bro. Oh, I'm throwing... I think I could have had 10 wins if I just hadn't been doing just stupid stuff. But I regret nothing. What does this guy have? Is that like a combat core? No, it's a large shield. Oh, he's got the new core. Okay, good freeze. Good freeze. We're off to the races, baby. Now look, I know... Oh, wait, but if we get one shot... Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Yeah! Stupid! 200 health. Let's freaking go! The 20,000 damage crit. I was never worried, baby. Until I realized if they just kill us while we're barely over 50 and skip to 0, we do lose. But guess what? That didn't happen. But bro is cooking with something. Radiant Launcher Core. 2 other items start flying. Charge your flying items a second when you use a friend or flying item charges. This item is immune to freeze, slow, and destroy. Levitation pad. If the item to the left of this is flying, haste it. The item to the left of this starts flying. That's pretty good. He's got some freeze, but I was flying. I mean, that's 8. 7 wins, baby. Don't worry about it. Now imagine. No. Maybe don't. Well, let's take a peek here. Okay, nothing we want. Can't afford to reroll and buy something. Okay, we get an upgrade item. Or gold tier skill. I mean, 25. The point is, Eclipse will still be faster. But also, kind of for the memes. What does this do?
We keep each other sharp.
This would go off at 2 seconds. You're so right. Diamond laser. We've got the biggest laser. Oh. Sure. So what else am I doing? Get a small tool, sure. Marshalling lights. 2 items stop flying. That'd be pretty good in our other build. But we're not doing that build anymore. The Awakened District, can you one-shot us? Ooh, test subject alpha. Do I remember? I mean, you could, right? If your shield gets big enough. I don't remember, do they? Hold on. Alright, hear me out. We stick with the laser. But what if we try the different board against this guy now that it's diamond? And just see if it works. I don't know, maybe I would have won with the Eclipse. I can't remember if I just can't remember if he one-shots me. I cannot remember for the life of me what his board is, so whatever. Sure. Okay, so he could very well one-shot me. Now, all we gotta do is get the laser off here. Boom! Hey, yo, how fast was that? Wait. Okay, let's do a little timer here.
Really got to clean up these streets.
Yeah, hold on.
Maybe a giant sweep.
Survey says. About 10 seconds. I still think we lose. We shaved off about a second. But, yeah, against... Yes, the problem is... What the heck? Bro, if we used Oh my word. If we use Swallowtail, literally every time Hang Glider goes off, it like fully charges Swallowtail. And you know what? My God, I'm still doing the Eclipse. I think maybe we pivot when we hit Final Stand. But here's the thing. We're not going to. So, who cares? Nope. Yeah. Skills upgrades? Okay.
I was teaching enlightenment
Ooh.
long before there
Freeze all
was
non-weapon
six
items
drive,
for 2 seconds.
original
Bet.
and best.
A mysterious portal. Jules. Girl, I can't afford you. Get your food out of here. We're already eating with a laser. Uh-oh, it's Pig. Pig's not going to one-shot, right? I mean, they nerfed the Crusher Claw
What specs are you
freaking silk thing, right? I mean, and it'll be harder to pull off Spiky Shield. Unless? Okay, that doesn't look like a one-shot. I don't care if he does a lot of damage. It's just he needs to just get us to half. Okay, wait a second. Here we go. Give me the half. Freaking space laser! Ah, I just wish it'd just be... Wouldn't this be so much cooler, though, if it, like, you know, the screen darkened and then just freaking... Make it happen, Tempo. Shelve everything else. Make it #1 priority, alright? Forget about it. Diamond tier skills, yellow. I don't know what that is. Your drones and tools cooldowns reduced by 10%. Sick. None of you are drones or tools. Interesting. Not a drone or a tool. I mean, you're a drone. You're a tool. That's okay. When you level up, upgrade a... That's like that. The first time you use a large item, each fight haste 4... Ah, Lord have mercy. I think we have enough haste. Okay, if we sell this, we're rerolling. Those are garbage. You have vehicle, your non-vehicle items cooldowns are reduced by... but that's only 2.5 seconds. And everything else counts as a vehicle. Fudge. Oh! But imagine big guns. I mean, surely just faster space laser is better, though. But let's say 10%. So let's... I don't know. That would shave us down to best case scenario 9 seconds. That's still not enough. We're going big guns.
I doubted a non-Sphinxian could learn that.
We're all in, baby.
Impressive.
Epic battle. Give it to me. The Mimic? You fool. You have no idea what you've done. The trouble you're in. Any second. Boosh! That's a 40,000 crit. Yes, sir. Bigger number, better person. It's true. I don't make the rules. Shiny Fang. Ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Okay. Now, maybe we reassess. Because that is a flying item multicasting every 3 seconds. Wait, is this still game 1? It is. Like I said, I haven't read Stelle at all, so we've been taking our sweet time. And then I've pivoted 8 times. And also, there's a period too where like I had to put things in certain orders and it was hurting my brain. This, like, I think the first Mac game we did too, it took 8 million years. Let's see here. Reduce your cooldown. Do that. That's got to be it, right? This is Mr. Fruit. Of course, we're still on game 1. We're Mr. Fruit viewers. Of course, we know he's still on game 1. Do we go small items? Yes, because if we get Ornithopter upgrade for 2 seconds?
You've just taken the first step toward
Yeah, we
good
didn't.
taste.
But if we reroll and find it? Yeah, we didn't. When your items start flying, haste it for 3 seconds. It's not bad, burn. Okay.
Window shoppers.
All right, we get to see how fast or not this goes. Trash. Ooh. Do we go Lord Arkin for the gold and XP and maybe thrusters? Although at this point, I don't know if it matters that much. Or Juggler. Because if hang glider could hit either the laser, or if it's hitting small items, those go faster, charging. Or 2 spaceship. You're so right. We hit the juggler. Trust. Wait, I gotta start a timer. Oh. Okay. A little over 8 seconds.
Okay, go away, please.
Now, if we get juggler. Dang it.
Every test improves the design.
The dream. Okay, we just need cooldown reduction. God, freaking. Suck. With these times, I feel like I'm like a speedrunner looking for, trying to parse a better, you know, cutting corners. We're like, oh my God, this has got to be a PB, right? And in reality, I'm still like 132nd on the leaderboard. Like, oh my God, if I shave off another 0.2 seconds, that's 131. Weapons, I guess? I don't know. This thing just keeps coming back. The battle drone. Deal 40 damage. Multicast 5. If you have another tool, tech, drone, or vehicle. Ah, this was plus a multicast for each. So I do. That's pretty neat. What about the vortex cannon? Ayo, it's sucking. Deal 25 damage. All items start flying. When any player uses a flying item, this gains 25 damage for the fight. Interesting. Rerolling though. Do the diamond rocket drone. Down to 4 seconds. 25 damage. This and adjacent item starts flying. The wrecking ball. Deal damage equal to 30% of an enemy's max health. Destroy an item. When this starts flying, charge this 5 seconds. Oh, interesting. I was like at 20 seconds. What the fudge? But if you can fly and then ground and then fly, I mean, that alone is 10 seconds. That's interesting. Non-weapons? Show me the Ornithopter, baby. Come on. We gotta shave off that. What is this? Your rerolls cost 1 less gold for each apparel you have. Currently I have none. Now I have 1. Look at that. Reroll. Dang it. What is this? Mag shield. Your other items start or stop flying. When your items start flying, shield 100. Free fall summon. Adjacent items start or stop flying. Oh, that'd be pretty good too. Selling that. And selling that. Okay. I mean, I still think Eclipse is better, no? As much fun as 8-ish seconds is, that's if everything goes perfectly. We don't get slowed. But realistically, our best bet is the Eclipse. Even if it seems like a meme. Because it kind of is. But I think, didn't I say I would use this until we're on our final stand, so I'm a man of my word. We're going to be firing some lasers. If I'd gotten Juggler, I think I would have tried that other board, but we didn't, so.
Let me know what you think.
What is this? Your flying items cool. That's what where was this? You couldn't give that to me, bro? That's a game changer. But you get, oh, whatever, man. Happy for you. No, I'm not. What is this? Hold on. An adjacent item starts flying. When one of your items starts or stops flying, haste it for 3 seconds. Oh, brother, you have no idea the beast you've awakened. The beast!
Wow. You're
Wait.
pretty good at this.
Oh, it did go off. I'm like, wait, I didn't even get to... No, we did. Okay. Stupid. I ain't gonna give you the chance. The 41,000 crit. We're 1 win away, baby. 1 win away. That's right. Who would have thought?
Prepare to be peer reviewed.
Prepare to be peer reviewed. Oh, I'll show you a peer review.
Fascinating. Tell me more of your research.
That's right. Sit, dog. Sit. I think I'll be selling that. Okay, Ornithopter. Fudge. What is this? Jetpack. Haste the item to the left of this for 4 seconds. If this is flying, haste the item to the right of this for 4 seconds. Hey, that's pretty interesting. Even better, again, for something like the Swallowtail. I don't think it's enough for what we're doing. But it's still pretty good. But there's still... This is apparel, so I could get one, but whatever. Ornithopter. Nope. But yield flashbang. Slow... What? Am I crazy? Slow all enemy items for 5 seconds? And when it starts flying, reload it. Holy crap. Seems pretty crazy. Firecrackers, a small weapon. Deal 20 damage. When this is destroyed, deal 5 times this item's damage. When this runs out of ammo, destroy for the fight. That is on a 3-second cooldown.
I think that suits you beautifully.
Okay, hold on.
Upgrade everything.
Upgrade an item. Go to your skills. I guess I could technically upgrade the Ornithopter. If that went down to 2 seconds, and we use the firecrackers instead of... I don't know. The flare gun, it's just when it goes off. Having that cooldown. But I could do that, because it does get frozen at the start. I could instead... It only gets frozen for a second. Place that. This is going off faster. I mean, I might just win with this board, so I still don't know why I'm trying so... Just go to your skill.
If not today, tomorrow. If not this life.
Well, now see, the first time you use a large item each fight, burn 15. Then I put the flare gun in. Then as soon as I use this the first time, it'll reduce the vehicle by a second anyway. We're looking for cooldown. Rira. Okay. Well, that's what I get. First time you use a large item. Haste 3 items for 3 seconds. Sure. Go crazy. What is this? The Infernal Dreadnot. Did he get new art? Or is this a new one? I recognize that. I can't remember anymore. Void Golem destroying things. There's a real chance we lose to that. Let's see what the Infernal Dreadnot is. Oh, no. He's new. Man, what is this? When you use a large item, burn 20. Well...
The Bazaar will never be a safe place. I'm trying.
Yeah, I'll just laugh. Quixel, what do you got for me? Still no Ornithopter use. Nessie, Baka. Your fine items cooldowns are reduced by 10%, but I don't think it's worth 2 spots though. And nothing. What is this? Buster. But I hardly know. When your vehicles or drones start flying, this starts flying. When this stops flying, deal damage equal to 20% of your enemy's max health. Then destroy this and an enemy item for the fight. Ooh. Very interesting. When this item starts flying, okay. Do I go for a temporary boost here? Yeah, probably. Just like health. You just need to not get one shot. We got 10k health. All right, folks. We haven't hit last stand, so we're sticking with this. It's simple. Kill the Batman with a freaking space laser. It's typically 9,999, but we have big guns, so it's doubled and then some other freaking stuff. And during the battle, because of this skill, or no, this one, it gets 12% for each flying item, so it gets another 48 since we have 4. When we use a large item, haste. Okay, but so when we use a large item, haste your other items, or to all my other items. And then when I do it, haste 3. So everything's just essentially perma-hasted. And every time I'm doing that, I'm shielding. It's not much. First time I use an item each fight, freeze all non-weapon items. It only freezes my Ornithopter, and only for half that because it'll be flying. A little extra damage for each flying. Some crit. But really, I mean, all this aside, it is the Eclipse. The first time you fall below half health, each fight use this. So it's a fallback. But when you use the Eclipse, it uses all your other items. The Space Laser 25-second cooldown. At Diamond, it's 30 gold. When you use a flying item, you charge this. We tried a whole board of flying stuff. We min-maxed it to like 8.5 seconds. But on day 14, with no defenses, we don't live to 8.5 seconds. So we said, screw that. We got the Eclipse. Said, bet. And it just goes off and kills them. To help get us there, though, we have the Ornithopter. An adjacent item starts flying, and the cooldown of the flying item to the left of this is reduced. That's really the only reason we have this. But it also makes the hang glider fly, because otherwise it wouldn't be. So this goes off, making the hang glider fly, bringing it down to a 2-second duration. And so while flying, it's halved to slow and freeze. But importantly, it makes all of our other items start flying. And then, sure, it'll give extra flying weapons damage and haste. And when an item stops flying, it could deal damage. But literally, we have it just in here to make things fly. In this case, mainly the Eclipse, so that it can't be, hopefully, frozen when I get hit half health and I need to activate to get the Space Laser firing. Again, we had like the Swallowtail. Never put it in, but this probably would have been way better. At some points. I think this is pretty decent now. And I tried to get a whole bunch of stuff to get this stuff just to go fast for that. But again, yeah, it ended up just being, don't overthink it, put in the Eclipse. And we just hope we don't get one shot or killed above 51%. Just not more than that much damage in one go so that we can actually use the Eclipse. But what is he have? I think we're fine. He can't destroy our stuff. Stupid! And that's it, baby. Oh. The Space Laser. It's so free, baby. That's it. Tim wins. All that just to get a giant freaking laser. Again, Tempo, please add in giant laser VFX, please. I'm begging you. Some cool sound effects, like, you know, make it look like it's getting glass. That'd be sick. Thanks. Not asking for much. But look at that, 12 chests. Because you can no longer buy the subscription, but I already have one, so it goes until it ends. I don't think it lasts for much longer. I think I have it for like a couple days. But I technically get double chests and XP for those couple. So actually, if you bought the subscription like the day before this, you min-max the most. But this is the way. Freaking go. All right, first Stelle game. It's a 10 winner, 10 tuber. And now, let's see what's in these new chests. We'll do a 10 ripper. It's just called cosmetic. I guess technically everything before, but I assume it has to have new stuff too, right? But I don't know. How does this happen? I didn't have this, though. The family heirlooms. Yarg. I already had one of those. So, I don't know where it shows me, but... So, I know I had this. Actually, all those. Pretty sure I had that. So, actually, 9 of these were dupes. But now they should be converted into gems, I think. Did it already show up here? I don't know. Maybe it did. Oh, let me rip one. Okay, so I have 12,610 right now. So if this is a dupe. Which it is. Huh? I think it mentioned in the patch notes that dupes will be converted to gems in the near future. it's not implemented yet. Okay.
If you enjoyed this video, I think you might enjoy this one. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I'll talk to you in the next one. Farewell.